This is Gerardo Del Real with Resource Stock Digest. Joining me today is the president and CEO of Greenlight Metals, Mr. Matt Filgate. Matt, it's a heck of a time to be hitting high-grade copper in America, which is exactly what you're doing. Congrats on a very successful initial round of assays. How are you today?
I'm great, Gerardo. Thanks for having me. And you're right, it is a good time to be hitting high-grade copper in the U.S. And we're very excited about these results coming out of Bend. So appreciate you having me today and happy to dive into it.
Well, listen, let's talk about Bend. It's not just copper, right? You also have some gold, you have some tellurium. And so when you announce these first three holes and you have 12.85 meters of 4.15% copper equivalent, and then you break that down and you have it consists of 1.81% copper, 1.75 grams per ton gold, 22.7 grams per ton silver from 257 meters. That's a heck of a highlight intercept, but you made it pretty clear in the release that all of the holes that you've seen look pretty darn good. Can you speak to what you feel about this first initial set of results and what you're seeing in the rocks?
Yeah, absolutely. Look, the first set of results is better than we expected. So, holes 1 and 2 hit a bit high up in the system, and that's why you don't see great thickness there. You still see some good copper grades, but not great thickness. But that limb is the Bend project, going away from the known historic resource, seems to be plunging down at about 30 to 40 degrees. And so hole 3 tagged into it very nicely with those results you just mentioned. And hole 4 hit 70 meters down dip beneath hole 3, and highlighted in our press release, you can see that's 38 meters of mineralization that we intersected there. 22 meters of that being thick, 75% massive sulfide. So, that's extremely encouraging. That is the down dip, away from the known deposit, down dip extension. And so the whole drill program was designed to show upside at Bend and show that it's bigger than this historic 4.5 million resource, that there's upside to grow this thing to that 10 to 15 million ton range. And so, for our 6 drill holes, 2,000 meters, the program cost us just under $1 million. We basically added 150 meters of strike of thick, massive sulfide to this deposit. So it can grow very quickly. And so we're extremely excited about it.
Can you speak to some of the potential strategic metals, critical metals aspect of the story? Because I know it's early, but we touched on it the last time we spoke. There's the potential for that to become a pretty significant part of the story, even if the economic contribution is minimal. The strategic contribution for eventual permitting becomes pretty key, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And you're talking about the tellurium. So it's, very interesting. A lot of these VMS deposits, it's typical to have a little bit of tellurium, but high-grade tellurium is rare. And what we're seeing here is multiple samples going over 500 grams per ton. But in that main interval, that massive sulfide interval, we're averaging above 350 grams per ton tellurium. And just for your listeners, tellurium is one of the main metals used in solar panel manufacturing. So there's actually a pretty large demand for it on the critical metals or critical energy side. And it is a strategic metal. And there, if we look at the Kennecott mine, Rio Tinto's Kennecott mine, they just installed a tellurium processing plant there to recover the tellurium because of the demand for solar panel manufacturing. So it introduces potential funding at a federal level, but also at a state level. And so, if we're looking at current tellurium prices at 500 grams per ton, we are sitting at close to dollar equivalent 0.5% copper. So it doesn't have huge economic implications for the project, but it does add to the economics. But really, it's a strategic metal, and it opens up potential funding mechanisms at a government level.
No, listen, that's exciting, and the timing couldn't be better for it. What comes next? I know we have assays pending, including some of those holes that you're so excited to get back, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Holes 4, 5, and 6 will be coming out over the next couple weeks. So hole 4, we're expecting the full assays sometime mid next week, and we're hoping we can get it out next week, if not early the following week. And then holes 5 and 6 very shortly after. And both holes 5 and 6 hit very nice, thick, massive sulfide intercepts as well. So this project has some very exciting news coming up. And then we'll parlay that into further drilling. So we're planning a 6,000 meter drill program that will kick off in November, and we'll continue to roll the ball here and grow this deposit, moving along strike. And look, the goal here is to get an economic deposit. We want something that can become the next high grade copper mine in the U.S. So that's our focus here. Lots of exciting exploration coming up. Lots of exciting news. As we advance Bend.
Heck of a start. Hasn't seen a drilling since 1994. Welcome back, Bend.
Welcome back, Bend. We're excited for the future. So thanks, Gerardo. Appreciate it.
Thanks for your time. Let's chat soon.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Hey everybody, Gerardo Del Real here. If you're enjoying the content that you just saw, you can let us know in 3 simple steps. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and please share across your network and on social media. Take care, everybody.